ఏంటి వెయ్యి పెట్టు దోస్లా ఐదేయి ఐదేయి
Students, kindly mute your mics.
போட்டோ எல்லாமே போட்டுரும்.
A very good morning to parents and students. I know all of you are eagerly waiting for this orientation, campus orientation program. Dignitaries are ready to join. So we'll begin the program by 10:20. I extend your support. I request your support. So we'll start the program by 10:20.
Srm Institute of Science and Technology, VADAPALNI campus is located in the heart of Chennai city, adjacent to VADAPALNI metro and bus station, and very close to the Coimbatore Mofussil bus terminus. Over 200,000 square feet of air-conditioned and Wi-Fi enabled learning space, and 60 plus state-of-the-art labs with around 5,000 students on roll. Our campus provides international exposure to our students through semester abroad program. The campus also holds an equally impressive placement record. The library has over 20,000 books and referred journals. The Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Srm Institute of Science and Technology, VADAPALNI campus stops short of nothing to put grand dreams in the minds of its students. Be it CAD, CIM or robotics, the students master the technologies that will lead to the next generation of industrial revolution. The Department of Computer Science Engineering provides an amazing breadth of opportunities to its students, defined by their relentless quest to stay ahead of the pack. The Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering offers interdisciplinary research, a system-level approach, and closed eyes within the space combined to yield knowledge that is both holistic and cutting edge.
Open-minded.
Being able to conceptualize something and then see it come alive.
Remove the background. Yeah, thank you for your patience waiting. Sir, I think we could begin.
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes. Thank you, sir. A very happy, splendid day of beginning to everyone. On behalf of SRM IST Vadapalani campus, we are highly elated to welcome everyone for this campus orientation. We are extremely honored to have our respected Sri Chandrakumar sir, Director Admin, SRM Group, in gracing the occasion. I extend a hearty welcome to our beloved Dr. S. Ramachandran, Deputy Director Admin, SRM Groups, to this auspicious day of beginning for the BTech first year students. Parents are the first source of inspiration, not to overlook what we are here, joined by the wonderful parents who have raised the best children. With immense admiration and affection, we welcome all the parents who made the efforts to choose our SRM IST Vadapalani as their first choice for the children's future endeavors. Our dear most aspirants of BTech and BTech freshers, we are extremely happy to welcome you all for your first stepping stone of successful journey ahead in the SRM IST Vadapalani campus. Your journey to create a wonderful future begins today. University life will give you much more than just a degree. Get ready for all the adventure. I hope all of you will operate along with the values of institution and magnifies its reputation at every go of life. We are delighted to welcome our respected Dean Sir, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, all VPs, HODs of ECE, MEC and CSE, heads of Department of Science and Humanities, all the faculty members and administration staff and non-teaching and the research scholars to this campus orientation. The future belongs to the person who dreams. We welcome all the youngsters who dreamt of joining SRM for a wonderful learning experience. Let us begin our day with a Tamil Thai Vazhtu.
Helen ma'am, you're not audible.
I'm not it, ma'am.
I know
see your classroom and laboratory.
students are eagerly waiting to see your classrooms and laboratory.
You're
Your eager
all
and you're all excited to be here. Due to this pandemic, we will soon start. So now it's over to you. We will have a virtual tour of our campus for the students.
And please unmute mute your mic so that you will have a better listen. Participants, please mute your mics. Humble request.
Host could unmute everyone for a while. I request host. Arun Nehru sir, over to you. Virtual tour of our campus.
Yes, ma'am.
SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani campus, is located in the heart of Chennai city, adjacent to Vadapalani metro and bus station, and very close to the Coimbatore Mofussil bus terminus. Over 200,000 square feet of air-conditioned and Wi-Fi enabled learning space, and 60 plus state-of-the-art labs with around 5,000 students on roll. Our campus provides international exposure to our students through semester abroad program. The campus also holds an equally impressive placement record. The library has over 20,000 books and referred journals. The Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani campus, stops short of nothing to put grand dreams in the minds of its students. Be it CAD, CIM or robotics, the students master the technologies that will lead to the next generation of industrial revolution. The Department of Computer Science Engineering provides an amazing breadth of opportunities to its students, defined by their relentless quest to stay ahead of the pack. The Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering offers interdisciplinary research, a system-level approach, and closed eyes within the space combined to yield knowledge that is both holistic and cutting edge.
Being able to conceptualize something and then see it come alive.
Home away from home. Fast-paced. Hands-on learning.
Hands-on learning.
Hands-on learning. I love this place.
I love it. I'm loving it.
Is a temple of modern learning with over 20 award-winning national projects. SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani campus.
Thank you, sir. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. As sunlight expels a darkness of might, similarly, you have to find what sparks a light in you so that you in your own way can illuminate the world. With the blessings of Almighty, let's light the Kuttuvilakku to bring the happiness in all of us life. Virtual lighting of Kuttuvilakku, over to Arun Nehru, sir. It was a auspicious beginning to every one of us. We could feel that divine. I'm profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to introduce our director, Sri J. Chandrakumar sir, retired IS officer. Sir has devoted a sincere service for 33 years to people in various Indian administrative positions, the Government of India. Sir had been a director of Land Reform Department, Commissioner of Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowments. The better infrastructure facilities in the temples that you all notice is initiated by our respected Director Admin. He is a most sought after for his effective leadership when he served as a district collector in Salem. Sir has been honored with the prestigious award from the President of India for his untiring efforts in uplifting the physically challenged people. Sir, we salute you for the noble cause. Now, I request you to deliver your presidential address. Sir, we are always delighted with your expertise and knowledge in every possible way that you always guide us, sir. Due to some reasons, sir is not joining us today. Anyway, his wishes will be with us on behalf of him. I wish all good luck for the students. And over to Helen, ma'am.
Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Such as our Dr. S. Ramachandran, Deputy Director Administration, SRM. Sir has accomplished his doctorate and gold medalist from Management Studies University. He has got 15 years of experience in the leading organizations like
Ma'am, sorry for interrupting. Ma'am, your voice is not very audible.
Clear now?
Yeah, now it is clear. Please.
From the beginning, ma'am. It is very important to be the person of honor than to be the person of wealth. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, such as our Dr. S. Ramachandran, Deputy Director Administration, SRM Group. Sir has accomplished his doctorate and gold medalist from Management Studies, University of Madras. He has got 15 years of experience in the leading organizations like Amurtanjan and Vita and other more. He has more than 10 years of academic experience and associated with well-reputed universities in India. He has published 40 Scopus Index journals and 6 books. His keen interest to innovate made him to have 4 patents. Sir has also received award for phenomenal contributions by Lions Club, Incube UK Award for Social Inspire Award. He has received his title Fellow from the Academic Society. He is recognized as the mentor for the startup Atoll Incubation Center, Government of India. Sir is also the member of Governing Council from Asian and African Chamber of Commerce, which promotes Indian education system to the African students. He is also member of Board of Studies in various leading institutions like AIMA and CII. I am pleased to invite Dr. S. Ramachandran, Deputy Director, SRM Group, to deliver the keynote address.
Thank you, Professor Helen. Thank you for my introduction. A very warm, happy morning to all of you. My humble salutations to Director Administration and my wishes to all my colleagues, my professor colleagues, and a very warm welcome to the students who are eagerly waiting to step into SRM Group today. It's a beautiful day. I'm very happy that you have invited me to deliver the keynote address. At this particular point of time, I'm reminded of my guru, mentor, Professor Srinivasan's advice to me and to most of the younger generation. There is a management concept called SWAC analysis, which stands for S for strength, W for weaknesses, O for opportunities, and C for challenges, which is normally done for the products and services in the corporates. He used to tell us, do the SWAC analysis for you every day or every month and review it. Understand our strength. What is our strength? What have we got inherited and what we can acquire? We may be good an orator, we may be a good writer, we can do a lot of things, jot it down and keep multiplying the strengths in the next 4 years using the resources that are available in the campuses, and ensure that the weaknesses that you have gets reduced. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities today available thanks to the technological advancements. The technology is in our palm today, and we can do businesses, we can earn money in a very simple formats. So ensure that the opportunities that you have today is completely utilized. Okay, and then the last one, without challenges, life is boring. So take up risk, take up challenges. Today, the government of India has been rated as the third largest economy in the world for startups. I'm very confident with the support of our faculty members and eminent professors who are available. Our students will next 4 years turn out to be the best entrepreneurs in India. With this particular point, I once again close my conversation by welcoming you all, and thanks to the heads of Srm College of Engineering Technology, Vadapalani campus, for inviting me to deliver the keynote address. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for mentioning that we are the third largest in the economy. I make sure that the students will multiply their strength, then apply it, and they'll achieve it. They'll take forward your SWOT analysis as well, which will be very useful for them. Thank you for giving us the correct direction on this auspicious occasion. Thank you for being very nice to us and helping us, and whatever the profile that we have been there. Thank you so much for your for always treating us with that kind and warm. Thank you, sir. The teams are like. Yes. I'm indeed delighted to introduce our respected Dean Sir, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, to the students who have joined our SRM family. Sir is specialized in applied mechanics and composite materials. Sir has more than 3 decades of experience, both in teaching and research. He has been phenomenally nominated Marcus Who's Who as 7th, 8th, and 9th edition. Sir has published 27 national and international journals, and he is a member of Academic Council of Anna University for 2 tenures. Sir has organized various level of conferences and the symposiums and the workshop, and he has received one of the best awards, that is the Best Principal Award by the Society for Education and Entrepreneurship, and the Best Administration Award by Association of Scientists, Developers, and Faculties. What is important is no longer either a signature or a number, but a code. The code is a password. I request the password of our IST, Dr. Jayakumar sir, our respected Dean, to throw light on our campus activities. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much for the nice words of introduction. At the outset, let me congratulate the parents and the students for having secured admission in the Srm Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani campus. As you are all aware, the accolades of Srm Institute is well known. My appreciations for the parents and the students, and a hearty welcome to each and every one of you for this wonderful event. Welcome. I've been assigned the task of talking about the various facilities that we have at Srm Ist Vadapalani campus. But indeed, I thought I would generally address to the students prior to my sharing the details or the sharing the PPT. As every one of us know, we need to take a task every day in our life. Task could be anything, but probably the most difficult part of a task is getting started. So I'm sure that we have started to take a task with us. When I say a task with us, what I mean today is to get educated. I don't mean to get a degree, to get educated in probably all the domains of engineering and technology. I'm sure that every one of you would agree with me that gone are the days wherein we call ourselves as either civil engineers or mechanical engineers, electrical or electronics engineers. Now we have only one stream of technology or engineering, it's just engineering. When you say engineering, you are supposed to know something of all other domains of engineering other than your specialization in qualities. It is a kind of interdisciplinary life we have. We can imagine a life without a small trace of all engineering coming into the parts of life. On the way, on our journey of life, we come across so many O's. I mean, the letter O. Most of the people see that O as obstacles. Can someone say, unmute yourself if permitted, and say what the O could be?
Opportunity.
Opportunity, great. So only a few, like the other gentleman who responded to that, has taken an opportunity or made use of the opportunity to, which he has got. So let us forget what our obstacles are. I'm sure that we need to come and face obstacles. But if we have the indomitable will, as said by our father of nation, if we have the indomitable will, I'm damn sure that the strength does come to ourselves. Father of nation Mahatma Gandhi did not mean the strength from physical capacity, but just the indomitable will to get things done. So have the will, determination to get things done. That is the task we have taken up today. The 4 years of journey in our life, a new journey, right? So at the same time, we should also have the conviction to see, not to see rather, what lies in front of us, what lies behind us. But what lies within us is predominantly the deciding factor as to how I am going to shape my own career. When I say I, it is ourselves or you. How we are going to shape your career depends on what you have in your mind. Let us do an introspection as to how good I am. What are my strengths? And I'm sure you will come out with so many strengths. Our deputy director said about the SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunities, and challenges. Now, probably the C has been replaced by a letter T. It is called generally the SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. The challenges have been re-christened as a kind of threat. We come across so many threats. We need to prepare ourselves to face such those threats and devise strategies to overcome that. And take it from me for granted, during this journey, be it in these 4 years or even beyond, we are bound to come across failures. We cannot avoid the failures. But let us not give up. Let us consider that, as Henry Ford said, the failure is simply an opportunity to begin again. I repeat, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, probably this time more intelligently. We should not do the same mistake what we have done, which caused this failure. Let us accept it. Let us not give up. Begin again the same task with more intelligence. So for that, we need to do an introspection where I have gone wrong. So I'm sure that if you do this, the success is obviously yours. Success doesn't come to us. We need to go towards success, crossing many obstacles, converting them into opportunities with the indomitable will. Let us get started. Let us travel through, face what comes, what may come, what may go. Keep traveling towards it with a determination to reach the success. I'm sure that you will all succeed in all your endeavors. I assure you, from our end, from the management, teachers, we are here to support you in whatever you feel you can do. We create the opportunity, we create the platform, but you've got to do the work. We will support you in whatever ways it's possible. We can do the work, right? So we have more number of students. We give the ideas, we guide you, we mentor you to make it perfect. The younger generation guys are more informed than what we are today, but it has to be channelized. We are here to channelize you and sharpen you, brighten you, and shape you to what the country needs as a future good citizen. When I say good citizen, it is not the knowledge we gain, it's not the technology we acquire, it's not the skills we equip ourselves with, but added to that, we need to have the ethics and human values. Please bear with me if I am offending any of you. How many of us have values or human values? They start from the house. Respecting the parents, respecting the elders. When I say respect, it is not to say good morning when you get up and good night when you retire to bed. No. Listening to what they say. Trying to understand that what they say is right. It's all generation gap or the age. But by and large, if you wait for a minute or think about what the parents say or your elders or the peers say and patiently listen and concentrate on what they say, I'm sure that you will agree that they are right. There are many ways of doing things. Many ways of doing things. But there is a perfect, simple, generous, honest way of doing things as well. Let us choose a second option. Let us choose a second path rather. I'm sure that we will be blessed. We will be blessed day in and day out. Like anyhow, we have a lot of time to discuss at length about all these things. And let me now do the assigned to me to talk about what we have and the general working culture of the campus here. Let me share my screen. Is it visible? Screen is visible?
No, sir. No, sir.
Not it, sir.
Not it. Is it coming? No.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now it is. Now it is visible.
It's coming?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
So for your information, the SRM group has more than about 50 years of standing in the education sector. Various group of universities we have is the one which you are admitted to. We have a SRM University, the State University in Andhra Pradesh at Amravati. We do have SRM University in Sonapet, and yet another university in Sikkim. Let me, at a simple slide, that's the evaluation of SRM group of institution. The SRM group of educational institution was started in 1969 in a humble way with a school, and this shows the evaluation of the SRM group of institution. Your SRM Institute of Science and Technology Vadapalani campus was established in the year of 2009. And we are celebrating the 50+ years of education today. And coming to the campus, if you talk about the connectivity of the campus, well, it is in Chennai, hardly about 30 minutes of drive from the Chennai airport. The campus is also well connected by the metro train and by road. And as you all agree, Chennai city provides a very exciting life with inspiring connections, a unique culture, and a stimulating environment. So this is all what I said. Very adjacent to the metro station, Srm Hospital or the Vijayapuram Mall. 0.5 kilometers walk from terminus airport. This, of course, we'll talk about. And coming to the accreditation and ranking of the institute, all the engineering programs that are offered in 4 campuses of SRM Institute of Science and Technology are approved by the All India Council for Technical Education. And our institute has been accredited by NAC, the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, with the highest grade, A++, in 2018, which is valid for next 5 years. The NIRF has ranked our university at the 35th position in 2020. And coming to the engineering stream, SRM IST was ranked 41st in the ranking made in 2020. Our institute was also awarded the 2nd rank for the Atal ranking of institutions and innovation achievements, shortly known as ARIA Awards. The institute has been awarded with a 4-star by QS Rating. This is the vision and mission of our institute. Probably when you come to the department orientation, the concern heads of the department will well longer in this. Others can please unmute, mute yourself. We have 4 campuses of SRMIT, and the curriculum, examination pattern, transcripts, convocation, placement drive, and the unique proposition is the student abroad program. It's all common for all the 4 campuses. And we are affiliated to the University Grants Commission, NAC as accredited, and this we just touched upon earlier a bit. And coming to the timings of the college or the institute, during the regular offline mode, the college starts at 8 o'clock and we work up to 3 p.m. In the afternoon. During the pandemic, in the online mode, we work from 9 to 4. We have a wonderful library which works from 7:30 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening on all the weekends. And during the weekend, during the weekdays, and during the weekend, it works from 9 to 4. All Saturdays and Sundays are declared holidays during the regular class timings. We have a 2-wheeler parking, but students are allowed only with helmet and ID cards. These are all not the constraints or conditions laid, but it's all in the safety interest of UPB. All the fees to be paid only through online mode or DD. And for every payment, you get a receipt. Even if the money transaction is 100 rupees, you are getting a receipt. Please insist on a receipt for all your payments. What are the facilities available to the students? We have a group insurance scheme for students and a single parent. And we do send the SMS to the parents about the students' performance in general. And the parents can meet the deans, HODs, class advisor, faculty members at any point of time during the college hours. We do have a login facility to the parents to assess or access the students' performance in the internal and external examinations, which pertains to the results and attendance and the fees they need to pay, which are all pending, etc. We do have the campus's Wi-Fi enabled one. Coming to the other facilities in the campus that are available is, we have a RO facility. First aid facilities available. The students are provided with SIMS health card to have a consultation with the doctors available in SRM Institute of Medical Sciences. And we also give concession for in the hospital services. We do have a perfect security system, but nonetheless, we would advise the students not to bring in costly items like jewels, huge money, etc. If they intend to bring it, I'm sure that you are taking it in their own risk, in your own risk. So please avoid bringing such costly items to the campus. These are the other supports we extend to the students to groom them to be a better citizen. It is not just the learning process. It's not just getting the degrees at the end of the 4-year course, certainly not, but our foremost motto is to groom you as a good citizen, but imbibed, embedded with good qualities or good human values. You need to follow discipline. When we are disciplined, the learning becomes easier. That is the experience which I had, which most of my students have admitted, of course, after 4 years. In these 4 years, they found the discipline to be very tough to be followed. But if you have that indomitable will, as I said, it's just something. It becomes your habit. Wearing of the ID card becomes mandatory into the campus to identify that you are mighty. As simple as that. The medium of instruction is English. and we communicate all of our conversation in English until and unless it is warranted to use other languages. So during the offline mode, the classes start sharp at 8 o'clock. I expect and request all the students to be seated in the class before 8 o'clock. The latecomers are generally not permitted until and unless you have a very genuine reason. Don't try to get too many genuine reasons every other day, please. So one main reason, the attendance will be closed at 8 to 8:05 for the first hour. The same procedure is followed during the afternoon session as well. So you are attached to the 2018 regulation of the Srm Institute of Science and Technology. So you need to enroll yourselves by paying the annual fees, and for the previous semester fees also should have been paid to enable yourself to get enrolled in the subsequent semesters. To confer a degree on you, you need to earn a total credit of 160 credit points. At the end of 4 years, if you consistently maintain a cumulative grade point average of more than 8 and complete the course within the stipulated 4 years time with 8 semesters without any failure, absence, detention, you will be conferred with a BTech degree with a first class with the distinction. For some reason, unavoidable or unexpected circumstances, if your tenure needs to be extended beyond 4 years, you are permitted to do so and go up to 9 semesters, 4.5 years, I mean, with more than 6 CGPA. You will be conferred with a first class degree in your chosen domain. So the total time allowed to you to complete the program of your choice is 12 semesters. And if your grade point or cumulative grade point average is more than 5.5, you will be conferred with the BTech degree with a second class. But please make sure that you fall within these two categories, either a first class with distinction or a first class. And probably these I'll leave it to the departments to dwell on at length. So these are all the various grade points given to you depending on the mark you score in the end semester examination, which is the combination of internal and the external evaluation as well. I mean, internal and end semester examination. In case you need to be detained for want of attendance, don't go into that stream. You can still make a compensatory course, undergo a compensatory course only for the detained courses. You need to pay a fees of rupees 10,000 per course, and it is conducted during the weekends or part-time or time with the juniors if you feel like. I'm sure that nobody will feel like to sit with the juniors, even for a single class. So avoid such of those unnecessary embarrassments. Attendance is mandatory. You need to attend 75% of the classes in a physical presence. Don't jump into a conclusion that if the classes are conducted online, the physical presence is not needed. It is not so. Out of the classes we conduct, 75% of the attendance, be it offline or online mode, you need to attend the classes. The remaining 25%, it is given as a kind of medical leave or OD leave, whatever you want to take. So all the attendance will be entered within 24 hours of completion of the class in the ERP. For attending conferences and workshops, you are not given attendance, but it is treated as OD. You need to give a proof for attending the conference or workshop. So if you need that, you need to be considered to on a medical ground, you need to submit the discharge summary within 2 days from the date of discharge or date of joining the college. Parents, please meet the class advisors at regular intervals, with the class advisors and the teachers and even the dean would be more than happy to meet you if there is any big support from us. Get to know about the performance of your kids. For any emergencies, exigencies, you can contact the dean of affairs, student coordinator, accounts, the respective HODs or the hostel wardens. 439699 is the number, is common. The last two digits are given for dean, other people. The HODs will give you the details subsequently. You can also mail it to the respective people. The second part is constant for everybody, except that it is dean.et or student.coordinator or hod.ec, whatever. Right. Thank you so much for your patient listening. And if you have any grievances, you try to sort it out. Grievances or requirement or uneasiness, discomfort, whatsoever. Try to talk to your class in charges and class counselors. And if it is not sorted out, go to the talk to the HODs. There again, if it is not sorted out, we have 3 VPs. You can address your issues, talk to the issues with their appointment, and see whether if it is getting sorted out. There also you don't get a convincing reply or a solution. Don't expect all your requests will be done immediately. We have to look into the real issues again. If at all levels it is not sorted out and you are not getting a solution, you are free to contact the dean with probably a prior appointment. As our Honorable Founder Chancellor addressed yesterday, as a last resort, you can still meet the dean. Either over phone, disclosing your identity, or through email. No anonymous calls, no anonymous mails, please. Or you can reach me in this mail ID, reachdeanvdp@gmail.com. Don't try to shoot out a mail today itself. This mail will be active only after a week or so. So this is what I thought I would discuss with you. I'm sure that I've done the job. The hosts are the MCs, right? And with these few words, let's work together. Let's get benefited. Let it be a win-win situation for both the students and the parents as one team, and we as another team. So let's have a win-win situation for both of our teams so that we will achieve success at the end. Wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful learning. Have a great career ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for wonderfully putting everything in a one nutshell and a precisely that everyone could understand. As sir rightly said, it's a need of the hour is multidisciplinary approach, and engineering is not studying. It's you have to go beyond learning everything very perfectly, and you have to accomplish the course. That should be the target. And as sir rightly insisted on, human values. It also adds more important to your character building as such. At the end of the day, we should be a good person or a resourceful person to the society and to the profession as well as. Thank you for insisting on those as well, sir. Thank you so much. Now, students, due to this virtual mode, we were able to collect or gather the good information, all good words about our campus. We are proud, we are very proud to say that our students are very excited to share how they felt, what is Srm Vadapalani for them. So though they cannot meet you, they have sent an interesting video for you all. Through that, they are going to share what SRM means to them. Now over to the video presentation by our students.
Hello everyone, I'm Anand and I currently work as an STE at Alien Technology Transfer, a startup based out of Rome. I did my undergraduate from Srm IST's VDP campus in the field of CSE. I took up CSE because of my interest in the computers and coding. After finishing my schooling, I joined SRM because SRM offers the most advanced curriculum and the freedom and the means to go out and have practical knowledge of how things are supposed to work. With really good faculties, one can explore the lot of avenues that SRM offers, be it research or placements. Having studied in SRM, one thing that helps me in my day-to-day work is the fact that the university is multicultural and multifaceted, developing a person as a whole rather than just teaching. This inclusivity of multiculturalism helps me to work closely with colleagues from other European countries. The amount of freedom one gets to experiment with things is also really good, as it helps me to think out of the boundaries. With SRM, one can get exposure to various things, ranging from talks from industry experts to national level seminars. SRM offers its students a wide variety in choosing career paths and places. A leading institution that attracts a lot of companies with different backgrounds, ranging from startups to market leaders. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the faculties and SRM for helping me excel in academics and developing me as a person. Thanks, SRM.
And we have Ansari's video as well from EC department.
This is Mohammed Ansari, a graduate of Electronics and Communication Engineering from Srm Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani. I'm here today to talk about the Industrial Connect Srm Vadapalani provides exclusively to students of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Being an electronics and communication engineering student already makes you the pinnacle of technology concerning both hardware as well as the software. It is a vital concept, even forms the core nucleus in many of the technological advances of today as well as of the future. Srm Vadapalani enables students to develop diverse skills in these fields, which makes you industry ready. Another main aspect of this Industrial Connect is providing students with internship support later in the academic year. Nokia, FLDX Systems are some of the core companies of electronics and communication in this regard. This is a perfect platform for one to get advanced as well as hands-on experience on the industrial work. One such was my internship in FLDX Systems Private Limited. As an RTL and system on-chip design intern for more than 6 months, it really helped me understand and get that vital industrial experience even before graduating. The training and project developed as part of the program includes FPGA design of communication protocols, design of NIOS processors, and its peripherals. The most amazing part is that you get to work and get trained on so many skills as well as get involved in real-time projects simultaneously. This is an experience which will give you an edge when it comes to either pursuing higher studies or to obtain any employment opportunities. There are also many exciting opportunities provided to the students in terms of placements. Prestigious companies such as Aether Energy, KPIT, ZF Group, Continental Automotive are some of the top tier companies hiring students of electronics and communication engineering. So to conclude, all I gotta say is come experience the best time of your lives pursuing electronics and communication engineering from Srm Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani. Thank you.
Yes, students, as rightly said by Ansari, the time is ahead and you're going to experience the best in the SRM in the future days to come. Can I have the slide of VPs, VP Academics, Aravind sir? Yeah, I'm indeed delighted to introduce Dr. C. Komati, Vice Principal of Academics and Placement and a Professor in the Department of ECE. Ma'am is specialized in wireless communication and wireless networks. Ma'am has got more than 3 decades of experience in teaching and research. Ma'am has published 92 international and 67 national conferences and indexed, and 8 students she has completely 8 students she made them as a doctorate, and she is a chairman of BOG and Government of Engineering College Tirunelveli, and she is a fellow of IEI and fellow in IETE and a lifetime member in ISTE. Ma'am has organized various national and international conferences, symposiums and workshops, and acted as IQAC coordinator, and she has been an editor, reviewer, and well-reputed journal as well. And when you look for opportunities, when you look for challenges, and if you want to have some advice or a guidance, I think Komati ma'am is the right person to approach. I'm very happy to introduce ma'am to you all. Ma'am is always known for appreciating and motivating the students in everything that they do. Even a minute thing, she's going to appreciate your student. The word pleasant can be difficult to explain, but one could experience that pleasant feel whenever you interact with our VP Academics. You will definitely going to feel that. So I'm very happy to welcome our beloved Dr. C. Komati ma'am, VP Academics and Placement. Ma'am, now the floor is open to you. You can address to our freshers. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Pumati, for a very nice words of introduction about me to the students. First of all, let me welcome all the students and parents who have actually joined this campus orientation. So generally, the plan would be like on the first day, we would be meeting the higher officials. Yesterday, we had that bigger level of orientation or induction, and followed by that, we will have the campus level orientation. So to start with, we already had the speeches by our respected Deputy Director, and then followed by that, we also had our Dean speaking. So first of all, let me take this opportunity to welcome our Deputy Director, our respected Dean, all the VPs of the campus, the HODs of the core department, the HODs of Science and Humanities, all the faculties, and the students, the first year students, and the parents to this particular campus. So as rightly pointed out by our Dean, this is one of the campuses of SRM, wherein we will be sharing the things which are common with all the campuses, or the academics, that is mainly the curriculum, and then so to say, whenever we are going for a field, placement is very important. So placement also is standing common amongst all the campuses. So along with that, there are many other features which are also standing common. One amongst that is also the evaluation. And as I would like to just quote Henry Petrosky, as engineers, we are going to be in a position to change the world, not just study it. He's an American engineer, and he's also an author specializing in the failure analysis. And Isaac Asimov, he's also quoting that the science can amuse and fascinate us all, but it is engineering that changed the world. So he is a professor, famous professor from biochemistry, and he also is an American writer. So rightly said that the engineering is the one which is going to change the world. So moving on, just to give a glimpse of what we are going to learn as far as engineering is concerned, many of the aspirant students who have joined here would have been a part of computer science and engineering, and there are many specializations which are attached to the computer science engineering, And then followed by that, we have electronics and communication engineering along with its specialization. And then we have this mechanical engineering with its specialization. In computer science engineering, we also are catering to the specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning, and also big data analytics. We also have a special course which is being given by in collaboration with TCS called Computer Science and Business System. Moving on, in electronics and communication engineering, we have the basic electronics and communication engineering along with the specialization course on data science. Likewise, in mechanical engineering, we have the basic mechanical engineering along with the specialization in AI and ML, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning. And what we would learn as far as computer science and specialization are concerned, you will find that the curriculum is developed in such a way that every one of you who have actually taken up a part in computer science would be able to learn about artificial intelligence and machine learning, Internet of Things, cloud computing, software engineering, and big data, cybersecurity, data analytics, networking, and so on and so forth. So many interesting subjects are in store for you, both in the core stream as well as in the form of an elective. And as you take up a computer science course, you all are very well aware. Plenty of opportunities are available for you in placement line 2. So as you're all aware, you can either go as a system analyst, or you can go as a digital copywriter or a network engineer to the multimedia programmer, and so on and so forth. And n number of opportunities are available as a computer science engineer. Moving on, an ideal engineer is a composite. He's not a scientist, he's not a mathematician, he's not a sociologist, nor a writer, but he may use the knowledge and techniques of any or all of these disciplines in solving engineering problems, as quoted by Nathan. And again, he's an American engineer. And this particular quote suits well for the next branch of engineering, that is electronics and communication engineering. And so to say, just to quote few of the thrust areas of electronics and communication engineering, we have wireless communication to the Internet of Things and data science, RF and microsystems to embedded system design, and so on and so forth. So with that, we would be able to, take up a quantum supremacy kind of engineering job in Google, and we also can be able to operate on this advanced electronic satellite in ISRO, and in the IoT field, which is actually ruling the consumer electronics, or there are many more such kinds of advancements which are happening in the field of signal processing, image processing, or robotics. So with this, we also are aware that there are so many advancements which are happening in the field of electronics, from the high-end processors to the heart of computers. Take, for example, the Intel 19 processor to the NVIDIA Ampere GPU-based AI chip and Qualcomm's Snapdragon box. So with these things, you find that, and even the engineering, it is not simply the core engineering that comes into picture. Nowadays, the engineering is a multidisciplinary one. So again, in electronics also, you find the IoT mixing up with the cloud computing, and along with data science, that is actually ruling the engineering stream. And moving on, as you study electronics, there are numerous career prospects, as you find it in the field of electronics, in communication, and in other fields too. You can find a job as an electronics engineer, as a VLSI engineer, as a test and quality assurance engineer, and as an instrumentation engineer. And as you learn communication, you also can move into the communication field as a communication engineer or as a network engineer. And there are other numerous opportunities available as you learn this particular course, electronics and communication. And moving on, strive for the perfection in everything you do. Take the best that exists and make it better. When it does not exist, design it. This particular quote by a scientist and an engineer holds perfectly good as far as the stream mechanical engineering is concerned. The mechanical engineering is one which actually caters to the design to the thermal engineering, wherein you will be learning about the heat transfer and combustion and energy systems, and also onto the manufacturing field. And correctly, it has been coined with the specialization artificial engineering and machine learning, that it finds numerous application in varieties of sectors. As you find that as you learn mechanical engineering, you would find a job in defense, in cement industry, petrochemical, railways, iron and steel.
Talking about it's almost 1 kilo part.
Correct.
Yes. So you're talking about.
Can participants please mute? Yeah. So you can find your job in aeronautical, chemical, metallurgy, process industry, space, and whatnot. So the key skills which have been acquired in mechanical engineering is, again, as I told you, engineering is not simply about the core engineering. It also is going into the multidisciplinary lane. So here also you'll be learning about the artificial intelligence and machine learning and machine diagnostics, IoT devices, digital image and signal processing too, and all the mathematical related concepts. And moving on to the curriculum design now. This is one of the important aspects which I want to touch upon. And I just want to introduce to you the main, the word which is actually connected with this curriculum design of our SRM. You can just remember this particular thing called IDEAL. IDEAL is an acronym which is standing for Interdisciplinary Experiential Based Active Learning. IDEAL, IDEAL. So the curriculum and syllabus for all the BTech programs conform to this IDEAL, and it also conforms to the outcome-based teaching and learning process. They relate to the skills, knowledge, and behaviors that the students acquire as they progress through the program. It is a blend of core courses, open electives, as well as professional electives. So as you're given a chance to learn the open electives, n number of opportunities are there for you to choose an elective from any stream of engineering. Moving on, as we talk about this IDEAL, another one aspect of this IDEAL is that either you can take up a simple basic degree, that is a core engineering degree, which would be awarded like a BTech degree, or you can go with a BTech degree with the specialization, and already students have taken up the various specialization. So when we are talking about the specialization now, we find that only the elective courses would be going different as far as specializations are concerned, and totally it would be amounting to a total credit of 160. And there is also an opportunity for the students to take up a BTech degree and also a certificate in engineering or a non-engineering minor. So all these in elaboration, it will be in detail dealt when you are moving on to the department orientation. So a BTech degree with the specialization, they're also eligible for taking up a certificate in engineering or a non-engineering minor. So all these things corresponds to the particular term which has been coined as interdisciplinary experiential based active learning, IDEAL. Moving on to the placement, which also is an important aspect which I thought that I would touch upon. And as already been pointed out by one of the alumni who just recently talked in our Zoom platform, he was actually mentioning that the opportunities are any number, and you also can get a chance to get your placement either in software-based companies, or you also can get it in core companies. And he also mentioned, as an EC engineer, what are all the core companies which are actually in store. There are n number of companies which would be visiting right from your 7th semester. And as you move on, you will be getting the offer in the dream companies, and you also can take up super dream companies and as well as marquee companies. And again, we are planning to have a orientation on placement on coming Monday. So you will be given a detailed description on how the placement and other training related to the placement will be taken up in our campus. So moving on, as far as the SRM Vadapalani campus is concerned, we are actually equipping the students with a good learning ecosystems. We are actually connecting all the students with the technical teams, and in order to equip the students to be the future leaders, we also have numerous number of clubs which have been associated with every department. There is an ACE club as far as computer science is concerned, Electrum as far as EC is concerned, and Mechanical Engineering Association related clubs. And there will be future alumni interaction wherein from your alumni, you can directly find out which should be the, how you can equip yourself when you want to sit for the placement or when you want to go for the higher studies. And there is also a fully functional IPR cell, which is functioning in our campus, wherein the patent related queries can get solved with the IPR cell. And there are number of professional association associated with every department. Just to quote a few, we have got IEEE chapter, ICTAC, NASCOM, IET, SAE India, and so on and so forth. And students are also given opportunities to take their own startups. For that also, we have got a special club, which wherein it has been taken up by the Electronics and Communication Department, the startup club called RM. And in order that our students are equipped with all the different countries, languages and all that, we are introducing foreign language also in the syllabus. The students are given an opportunity to learn French, Japanese, and German now. And it is actually the choice would be given to the students, and they can go ahead with choosing their own foreign language. And the curriculum is totally industry-based. And we also have the career development training. This is one of the important aspects as far as SRM's curriculum is concerned, right from the first semester up till the 6th semester, and also till you take up your placement. Training will be imparted by the career development cell, and we have got a separate department running under this career development cell, and they will be tuning you right from the first semester as you take up your placement. And we have also got Center of Excellences in all the departments, wherein the Industry Connect laboratories are been introduced in every department. And as rightly pointed out by our Dean, we also have a unique program in SRM called Semester Abroad Program. And you are given a chance to study abroad for a semester or so to the world's best. MIT, Harvard, Carnegie Mellon, Cornell, Warwick, and so on. There are numerous number of such universities wherein our students have gone for a semester, and they have actually been observing and adapting the best practices of the reputed foreign universities. And so to say, many countries are in tie-up with SRM, so you also can take up a chance to take up this semester abroad program. And finally, to say, having given a hint on all these curriculum-based and placement-related aspects, the main logo or the tagline of SRM is Learn, Leap, and Lead. So let me join all the faculties, VPs, and the Dean in wishing the young students, the young engineers, the young future scientists are the future leaders of this country. Welcome to this campus, and let us once again begin a new world in learning new things and being a future scientist of this country. Thank you, one and all.
Ma'am, thank you so much for that wonderful flow of information on all the avenues of engineering, as well as the awaiting opportunities or the various platforms that are ready for the students to come and explore in our campus. Students, it will be a really exciting journey for you all with under the leadership of all the VPs and heads. Definitely you will learn, your learning experience will be memorable for each one of you. Once you come here, you will definitely come and appreciate us for the kind of a quality that we maintain here. Now, we have one more student to share his experience on his journey of learning in SRM VDP campus. Over to the video by mechanical student.
Hello, I'm Srikumar, a mechanical engineering student at Srm Vadapalani. The department itself is an excellent place to study, and I love my time being here. The faculty here are very friendly, and because of their vast experience, they're able to clarify all of my doubts and are very, very approachable, even after college hours. The department also hosts many webinars and events that not only increase my exposure, but also help me to become a better mechanical engineer. Also, studying in mechanical engineering, studying in SRM Vadapalani, I have come across various people who are from different backgrounds and have different cultural experiences and are from different parts of India. Studying in Srm Vadapalani, it's my honor to study from different classmates from different parts of India who have different cultural backgrounds. Overall, this department is a wonderful place to study, and I welcome everybody to this department. Thank you.
Yes. An investment in the knowledge pays the best interest. He is responsible to bring in laurels and always gives direction and take forward our ideas to the greater heights in publication. He is none other than our Dr. S. Kesavan Sir, Vice Principal, Research and IQAC. His area of specializations are finance and HR. His teaching experience is over 30 years, and he has publications on his credentials of 25. He is also the chairman, BOS and Board of Examiners at Tiruvallur University, Vellore. He is a committee member, Inspection Committee for College Affiliation at Tiruvallur University, Vellore. He is also the examiner, DC member for PhD, Board in Bharatiyar University, MS University, Satyabama University, Wales University, St. Peter's University, and Hindustan University too. He is an external subject expert for academic audit at DG Vaishnava College, Chennai. He is also expert member standing committee on academic affairs, SACC, Congo Arts and Science College, Erode. And he is the examiner in the professional bodies such as ICAI, ICSI, and TNPSC. He is also the chairman for Question Paper Setting Board and examiner for DDE MBA, Arahapa University, SNR Sons College, Coimbatore, Congo Arts and Science College, Erode, Exilium College, Vellore, Pushpam College, Pondi, and KM CPG Studies, Pondicherry. He is also a professional membership. He also has professional membership in MMA Chennai, IAA Pondi, and ISCA Kolkata. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Helen, madam, for the nice introduction.
I'm pleased. Thank you, sir.
Revered Director Admin, respected Deputy Director Admin, beloved Dean, Vice Principals, heads of various departments, faculty members, most respected parents, and my dear budding engineers. Good morning to one and all present here. At the outset, I extend a cordial welcome to all the first year BTech engineering students. I also congratulate the aspiring engineers for choosing the prestigious university SRM IST, especially the Vadapalani campus, for pursuing your higher education. I assure you all that you have chosen the right campus, and also you have taken your course on engineering in this vibrant Vadapalani campus. This campus will take you to the higher level or the next level to fulfill your dreams. I would like to quote the following saying: science is about knowing, engineering is about doing. In SRM Vadapalani, the experienced faculty members will provide an opportunity to learn everything by doing and excel in your chosen field of engineering. The curriculum here is up to date and also industry related and also multidisciplinary. You can also study foreign languages. You can also study the courses on communication and soft skills. So you can find a opportunity for an all-round development and fulfill your dreams, and you will be able to meet all your aspirations by landing in a good jobs in future. So the requirements of the industry can be met by you very easily because of the courses which are going to study in this college for the next 4 years. Finally, I conclude my speech by quoting the following: engineers turn dreams into reality. Engineers turn dreams into reality. Hope you will all have come with some dreams. Definitely, you can achieve your dreams by studying 4 years of engineering in this Vadapalani campus. If you enter into this campus, you will have a feeling of corporate ambience and very what you call homely atmosphere, and also you can find fun, frolic, entertainment, and everything will be available to you. You can learn, and also by the same time you can enjoy your college experience. So hope you will enjoy your learning here and turn your dreams into reality, and wish you all good luck. Thank you very much for the opportunity given. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Education is not learning of facts, but the training of mind to think. Thank you very much, sir, for your insights.
VP exam slides. I deem it a delight to introduce our respected Dr. Karthikeyan sir, Professor and Vice Principal Examination. Sir's area of specialization is thermal engineering, heat transfer, energy engineering, computational fluid dynamics. Sir is more than 2 decades of experience in teaching and 1.5 years in industry. Sir has published 15 papers in reputed journals with a high impact factor, and he has presented 10 international and national conferences. Sir has co-authored a textbook on engineering metrology and measurements published by University Press of India. Sir has filed one Indian patent and is currently guiding 2 PhD scholars. Sir has a professional body membership from IEI, ISTI, NIQR, and annual membership of SAE, IIF. Sir is approved guideship from Anna University and SRM IST, and is a National Executive Committee member of reputed professional body of NIQR, and he is a most important person. I think everybody will agree with, everybody is aware of the famous reality show Big Boss. The theme of Big Boss is to just watch your action very minutely. Similarly, during the examination, the Big Boss is watching you. Okay, Big Boss cameras will fail, but VP examination eyes will never fail. He is always watching you. Sir will be meticulously watching you during all your assessments, both internal or external. So there is no question of copying, students. Yeah, we have got a wonderful boss here. Yeah, he is always watching you. I request you, sir, to give some encouraging words for our students and motivate them on this very first day. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Thank you for the introduction. But you try to make the students diffident even on the first day to tell about the examination. And respected director admin, deputy director admin, respected dean of the Vadapalani campus, and my dear colleagues, and people close to my heart, the aspiring engineers, the newly joined students and their parents. My hearty welcome to all of you and good morning. So first of all, I would like to congratulate the students for selecting this wonderful reputed university. So you know well that SRM is a multidisciplinary, multi-faculty, multi-campus university. So I'd like to quote the words of my professor, Dr. Velraj, who is the present Vice Chancellor of Anna University. So he used to say that university, the Tamil meaning of university as Palgalai Kazhagam, you know well. Those who know Tamil may know this. The Tamil term for university is Palgalai Kazhagam. That means university should have all the branches, all the science and technology in its fold. So it should have the technology courses, it should have the arts, liberal arts, medical, agriculture, law, everything. And SRM is the only university I would like to say, because in present days, all the universities have become the unitary universities, which has been dedicated to a particular thing, either to the science or to the technology or to the law. But if you take the SRM, it has all these branch of science, all these one that you studied in university, a real university. Okay. This is a real university. And all my predecessors talked about the interdisciplinary, and now things have even gone beyond that interdisciplinary studies. Now it is a transdisciplinary. Even students of engineering can take up some courses in the science and arts, even in law or agriculture. So these kind of things are possible only when you study in a university of such kind. Because this NEP, the recent national education policy rolled out, so it is talking about this kind of transdisciplinary studies. And this is possible only when you study in a university like this. As I told you, many of the other universities, it's only the unitary universities where it focuses on a particular discipline, whereas SRM is having the real meaning of the university. And what is the advantage of studying the deemed university, deemed to be university is, we have our own board of management, board of studies, academic council. So what best we can do is, we can very well match the curriculum with the recent trends in the industry. So by the way, we used to revise our curriculum very often, either in 3 years or 4 years. And even in between these 3 years, we will not keep quiet. If something is necessary, we will identify those areas. We will roll out some new courses. We will put it in BOS, Board of Studies, and get the approval of Academic Council, and we will implement in between also. So that is the advantage of studying in a deemed university. Because you know well, none of the curriculum worldwide does have a match with the recent technology of the industry. There will be a wide gap, because many of the parents also here may be technocrats. They may know well. So such kind of universities, especially the SRM university, so we have these kind of implementations. We have this kind of system where we would do all these kind of implementations to make the curriculum on par with the international requirements, especially in the field of science and technology. And coming to this campus, I like the word mentioned by our VP research. So vibrant campus, Vadapalani campus. Yeah, it's very nice to term that, a very nice word. I used to say this as a compact campus, because somebody seeing the size of the campus, use a word called small campus. It's not a small campus, it's a compact campus, because we here offer only 3 branches of engineering and MBA. So we have enough facilities, more than the requirement for offering these 3 branches. And we all know that these 3 branches are evergreen branches, most important branches of engineering. which have very good placement and career opportunities. So this is a very compact campus. And in our Dean's presentation, he has clearly mentioned about the campus timing, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. During the regular physical mode. What is the advantages? What is the advantage of this is being inside the city, being inside the heart of the city, so you can easily approach the campus and you can finish your classes between the time of 8 to 3, and you have a lot of time in the evening, because so you have to set a goal at this right time. After the 4 years of BTech, what you are going to do, whether you are going to take up a career in the engineering, or you are going for a higher studies, or you are going to prepare for any competitive examinations. All these things you have to set your goal at this time. So these extra timings will help you to learn more additional value-added courses in many of the finishing schools available in the Chennai city. So that is the advantage. Okay, so when you study in Srm Vadapalani, so you have lots of time. Even we don't offer classes on Saturday and Sundays, so you have almost a half a day. After 3 p.m., you can very well do another course, so which will enlighten you for a better career, better future. So that is advantage of studying in this campus, and the close monitoring will be there. Since we have limited students admitted here, so there will be close monitoring and close contact and close grooming between the faculty and the students. So we used to call the students with their names in such a way we have a good idea about each student, and we have the method of the practice of making the same class advisor for the entire 4 years duration. So whoever is allotted, whoever is assigned as the class advisor during your first semester, the same faculty will travel along with the students till they complete the 8 semesters, till they complete the 4 years. So there will be good bonding between the faculty and the student. So both the sides can have good understanding, and that will help the students to groom themselves for a better future. And so you guys, you students are called as millennials. You are the first generation of these 1,000 years. Okay, you are being the first generation of these 1,000 years, and you know well there are lots of challenges and opportunities compared to what we had in our years. When I was 17, I compare with your age now. So we did not have this much of opportunities. We did not have this much of technologies. At the same time, we also did not have this many number of challenges also what we have now. So the best example is the current pandemic situation. Okay, you know well about this pandemic situation, which is not there when we were at the age of 17 or 18. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to tune yourself, and you have to adjust with this kind of difficult situations, and you have to sail across by using your intuitive and cognitive brain. So that is very important. And I always used to say these 4 years as a period of transformation. Okay, so you have studied in school for around 12 plus 2 years or 3 years. And after these 4 years, you will be going to enter the corporate world or the real world, okay, where you have to work, you have to show your potential, you have to earn, and all these things you have to do after these 4 years. And these 4 years is coming between this school education and your real world competition. So these 4 years, you should not consider yourself as a student. As I also mentioned in the beginning, you are all aspiring engineers. Try to utilize these 4 years for transforming yourself. I always say this C2C, as our Dean has coined some words with many O's. So this C2C, please keep this word C2C in your mind. C2C, college to corporate. So that should be the utmost priority, utmost objective in your mind. Always have this word college to corporate. You have to transform yourself from this college days to corporate, because after finishing your 4 years of BTech, sleeping on the night, on the day you got your degree, and the next day you could not transform yourself. Okay, all these things has to be obtained. So slowly, it has to be imbibed in you in a slower way. So I know this campus has a lot of professional bodies, lot of events will happen here across all the departments, and those kind of additional skills will help you to make you or transform you to such a situation. But at the same time, you should also keep some objective in your mind. Okay, so please always think about you as practicing engineer. Okay, don't think you as a student. Always think about you as a practicing engineer. So that will help you. That will really help you to attain this kind of transformation in these 4 years. And you have to make a small adjustment. If I say some example like the test cricket and the T20 cricket. Okay, a test cricket player have 5 days, and they have lots of unlimited overs to sustain and do well, perform well in a match. Whereas a T20 player has to start hitting right from the first ball. Likewise, in your 12 years of school studies, you had the annual pattern. You will be having your annual examination only at the end of the semester. So whereas in engineering, we go by semester pattern. This is a small technique you have to adjust, as like the cricket players adjust between the test cricket and the T20 cricket. So why I'm telling is, you may be having a 4 years of duration to complete the study, but actually a semester is called as 6 months, but normally only 4 months will be active. The rest of the 2 months will be for various holidays and the conducting of examination. So you will be exactly having only 4 months of calendar time, and in that, if you see, only 90 days, maximum of 90 days is allotted for teaching teaching you a subject. For example, for a mechanical engineering student, there is a subject called engineering mechanics. Okay, so everybody knows about this. It's a very important subject for any mechanical engineer to learn, and it's basic for many subjects, many other subjects which you learn in the future. So for this subject, you have only 90 days to totally understand and learn about it. So don't think that you have 4 years, you can relax and do everything. So as I said, only 90 days are there to learn and master that particular subject. Likewise, semester on semester, you may be coming across newer subjects. And the subjects, what you have learned in the previous semester would be the basics. Okay. So try to keep this one ultimate point, and always develop the habit of keeping you the character of inquisitiveness. Okay, always ask more questions within you or to the teacher also. Okay, so now we are in the digital world. Normally we say that Mada Pita Guru Devam, but now the Guru is mostly replaced by Google. You know well, Mada Pita Google Devam. So you can very well use your the technology to update yourself. And another important thing when I say about the technology, you should be very, very careful, you should be self-disciplined, because whatever the misuse, whatever the notorious activities you do in the internet, in the social media, the trails of that will haunt you later when you become a full-fledged professional. Okay, so you may know about a lot of development happening in and around us. Okay, so be careful. So use the technology properly to enhance your knowledge. At the same time, be careful with this, so that whatever the misuse activities you do with this social media and the technology will definitely haunt you. Those trails will haunt you later. Even I heard that, I'm not that much sure, many of the companies are assessing your social media behavior to recruit you. Okay, so these are some of the things I got as a hint from some of the HR managers. So please be careful with this kind of thing. So be aware of such kind of thing. And coming to the examination system, before that, I would like to say SRM gives a very good academic freedom. Okay, so you will come to know what is academic freedom only when you compare while you study in SRM and compare with the other students studying in some other institution. So this academic freedom will be there in SRM, I assure you. But at the same time, we will be very much strict, or I don't use the word strict. We will be very much particular or concerned about two things. One is the assessment and examination, and other one is the attendance. So these two things are very important, as our dean sir given in his presentation. 75% attendance is very much important for any students to appear for exam in that particular subject. Okay, so please take care to have the attendance. So the attendance will be entered in the ERP system within 24 hours. So either you or the faculty, nobody can change it later. And unless you maintain a 75% attendance, it will be difficult for you to appear for the examination, and you have to go for all the other compensatory and other things. That will leave a lot in your academic pursuit. So please maintain the attendance properly. The minimum attendance is 75. And as I said, we will also be very much particular and concerned about the assessment and the examination. So all our subjects have two kinds of examination. One is the internal assessment, which carries 50% mark, and the university end semester examination, which will carry another 50%. And this internal assessment will be calculated based on series of tests conducted during your semester days, and the end semester will be conducted at the end of the semester, and the weightage for that is 50%. So for all these assessments, you will be given the academic calendar in the initial stages itself. I will also tell you SRM. Some of my neighbors or whoever my friends used to ask me, tell something about SRM. I used to say SRM means a very good system. So that is the thing I want to highlight our university in one single word. So we have a good system in place. So in the beginning of the semester, we will give the academic calendar. 99.9% we will be precise on that. So these assessments are very important. If you miss out these assessments, you may think it is a class test or something. It's not like that. So don't miss out these assessments. So these assessments carry 50%, and your end semester examination carries the rest of 50% weightage. So together you have to score 100 marks in each subject. So what I want to convey here is, please get the academic schedule from your faculty advisor or from your department. Definitely you need not ask them. They will give you during the coming orientation to happen in the next couple of days. So this academic, so try to plan all your activities, your family functions or any occasions according to that. Okay, so we will mostly conduct the cycle test only in those periods. So we will not give any extra chances unless otherwise it is a very, very, very genuine and unavoidable situation. So if you lose the assessment, so please keep in mind you will be losing the 50% of your total credentials. So please be careful in this particular thing, and we will also will not tolerate the malpractice. As I said, we give the complete academic freedom, but we will be very, very strict or very, very particular or very, very concerned about this assessment, examination, and attendance. So we will not tolerate the malpractices. Okay, so to become a good professional, you should not have any blots in your academic career. Okay, so please take care, behave well in all your examinations. That is the only thing. And as I said about our system, even in this pandemic period, SRM is one of the very, very few institutions which have conducted the examinations on time through a very well established third-party examination platform, Candra, and we have released all the results, and our students have very well joined the industries wherever they got the placement, and some of our students who have applied for higher studies in foreign universities, they have joined well in time without any hindrance. Since we have a very good system, we have the vision, we have the objective to do these kind of things in a proper way. So we have conducted all the classes also without any disturbances. When pandemic was announced in the last year by something around March, when all the institutions were closed, none of our classes have been dropped. We have immediately switched to the online platform. We have continued conducting the classes and assessments and also the examinations, and we have published the results in a proper way. So that is another advantage. And there is a saying that we can take the horse to the pond, and it is the duty of the horse to drink the water. And I would like to say we are here even to help you, to help the horse to take the water also. So that kind of support we are ready to give. And as our dean sir told, the students and the parents, you have to be cooperative in making the entire process in an excellent way. And with this, I wish all the success and a very beautiful and excellent career and excellent 4-year stay in our Srm campus. Wish you all the best, and thank you.
So thank you so much for throwing light on our curriculum of Srm IST and mentioning our campus as a compact. I wish students will transform into a successful engineer as you have advised. Though we consider a semester system as a T20 pattern, students remember you're not allowed to have a super over and clear all the papers like Dhoni's super helicopter shots. Okay. Yes. Now we have another interesting personality to be introduced. That is none other than our campus pride, Netra Kumanan, a first Indian sailor and our third-year mechanical student who is titled as Wonder Woman of VADAPALNI campus. She recently participated in Tokyo Olympics 2020 and secured a very decent position. As a girl in the future, she won't buy gold. She's gonna earn gold and make our country proud. Now we have Netra Kumanan sharing her thoughts about representing her in the Tokyo Olympics. Over to the video.
Good morning. My name is Netra Kumanan. I am a student of Srm Vadapalani campus. I am doing my 3rd year of BTech Engineering, Mechanical. As you might have heard, I recently went to the Tokyo 2021 Olympic Games. I was the first woman to qualify and represent India in sailing, and was part of the first 4 sailors to ever qualify out of an event rather than out of quota. I started sailing at the age of 14, which was quite late, but I was national champion by the age of 15, 16, both junior and women's. And for 7 years I have been the national champion. And I went to the Asian Games twice. My 3rd one is coming up next year, where I will aim for a medal. And I lost it.
With this department, peace be amplified and world be rectified. Could you guess which department I call for? Yes, exactly, ECE. I welcome Head of Electronics and Engineering, Communication Engineering, who always instilling the positive vibration in students and staff, Dr. Shirley Edward, to address the young minds.
Respected Dean Sir, VPs and HODs of other departments, my faculty colleagues and parents and dear students. A very good morning to one and all gathered here in this Zoom meeting. It's my pleasure to welcome all young students and parents on behalf of Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, SRM Ist Vadapalani campus. Actually, college years are one of the best times of any person's life. Congratulations to all students who have chosen our campus. Being a city campus, our students will have good industry connect, and the students will also have ample time to do value-added courses and also to stay back after college hours and do some projects. And I also feel very happy and proud to inform you that our campus has got a good team of experienced and dedicated faculty who will guide your academic path for the next 4 years, helping you to fulfill your dreams and ambitions. Here in our campus, every student will get the opportunity to organize and participate in various events organized by the department as well as by the campus. Especially coming to our ECE department, we have 7 different clubs, namely our ECE department association Electrum and our robotics club, and we also have a club, startup club called as RM, and also we have professional bodies like IEI, IET, IETE, and the IEEE student chapters. So through these clubs, the students can develop their organizational and communicational and skills and also their personality. And also the students will get to enrich their knowledge to grab a dream career successfully. So through these clubs, we also organize entrepreneurial development programs, international conferences, and symposiums. So the detailed version of each club will be discussed in our departmental orientation. Actually, studying ECE is both exciting and challenging. Students can excel both in programming languages as well as in core subjects and get a job in core engineering as well as in IT sector. And at this juncture, I feel happy to say that our current final year student, Mr. Harshit, is the first student to get super dream offer in Bajaj Finserv with a package of 12 lakhs per annum in our campus. Although, and then coming to the curriculum, although the curriculum, syllabus and examination system are common for all the 4 campuses, our Vadapalani campus takes pride in informing you all our students that we will always bag majority of the university ranks every year from the day of inception. So finally, I just want to end up with a quote. Confucius once told, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. It is very much pertinent to engineering education, as it is not only learning the theoretical concepts, but by performing experiments to understand. That is what we practice here in SRM. Many of our core as well as elective courses are lab attached joint courses, so that our students will have the real understanding of that particular subject. So with this note, wishing you all the very best for a bright and successful career in our campus. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Along with you, I request all the students to look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom.
Mechanical. I'm very happy to introduce Dr. R. Rajaraman sir, Professor and Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering. Sir has got closer to 3 decades of teaching experience and is heading the department in for the past 2 years. And with this inputs, I think mechanical students will have a very good exposure. Scientists investigate which already is. Engineers create that which has never been. That is mechanical engineering. I don't know how many of you are going to agree with this statement. I found the statement is interesting, so I have just used for mechanical engineering. Now I request HOD of Mechanical Department to address the gathering.
Thank you, madam. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, you're audible, sir.
Yes, madam. Respected Director Administration, Sri J. Sandrakumar sir, retired IAS officer, and respected Deputy Director Admin, SRM Group, Dr. S. Ramachandran sir, beloved Dean CET Vadapalani Campus, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar sir, respected Vice Principals and respected HODs of various departments, my dear colleagues, respected parents, and my dear students, very good afternoon to all. So it is a moment of great privilege and honor for me to extend my hearty welcome to all. On behalf of the Department of Mechanical Engineering and on my own behalf, I welcome all the fresh students to our SRM family. I think almost all are talked about the curriculum and other parts. Just I want to give some general introduction to the freshers. I think you are coming from the school to college. I think there is a slight, there is a lot of shift is there for the school to college. I think in school, almost every student is having book and throughout the day, and they may study around 8 to 12 hours for the entire day. But when coming to the college, they simply forget about all those things and they try to enjoy the college life. The reason is, I think almost all the cinemas, they show that the college students are enjoying everything or anything. Okay. So they think that the college life is just for enjoying, but college life is also for enjoying, as well as you have to work little bit. Suppose I'm telling not to work hard. If you are working little bit, you may get a very high position in a life. Suppose if you are studying at least 2 or 3 hours in a day and listen the classes taught by the teachers very well, and if you have any doubt during the class hours, if you clarify those doubts and listen the classes properly and studied at least 2 hours in a day, then definitely you may get very good score in the examination and you may clear all the subject without any backlash. And another point I want to stress you, nowadays majority of them telling that mechanical engineering, there is no job in the industry. So it is not true. Actually, my student is also having a own industry. He is seeking for a lot of mechanical engineer. The only thing is, if you have a basic knowledge about the engineering, about the core engineering, whether it is a mechanical or ECE or computer science, if you have a basic knowledge, definitely you may be placed in a better position in the industry. And I told you only basic knowledge. Basic knowledge means, so only very basic knowledge about the core engineering, not in-depth knowledge. The in-depth knowledge they may impart you during the training period as well as during the service. Therefore, you should have a thorough understanding of the basics of engineering, and you must be thorough in that area. Then definitely you must be placed in a very good position in the industry. Okay. I think with that things I will elaborately tell about the department in the Monday orientation program. I think we have a well qualified, experienced faculty members and well qualified laboratories, and that is more than sufficient for you to learn the engineering courses. That portion I will taught you, I will tell you in the Monday orientation program. With that, I will wish all the fresh students for a better future in SRM family. Thank you.
So thank you so much for telling the students that they have made the right choice of mechanical engineering. Surely, sir is going to address you much more during the department orientation. Now over to Helen.
Computer science is not just about codes and syntax. It makes difference in people's life by creating applications. Such a strong our CSE department is. Quick in action, a phrase that very much suits to a person who always spin around the time. With this context, let me call upon Dr. S. Prasanna Devi, Head of the Department, Computer Science Engineering, to address the freshers. Over to ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. We started with the morning and now the time is 12:20. And first and foremost, I welcome all the dignitaries to this forum. And it's my privilege to welcome all the parents, respected parents, and the students for this orientation day. I, being the last speaker among the academicians for this day, I extend my hearty apologies for starting this program little delayed and putting you on wait. But still, I think it's worth the wait because you have understood a little bit about our campus. The students would be taken forward to know more about the department and the campus, the regulations that we follow during the department orientation, which is scheduled on 13th of, that is on Monday. So just to start with, I just want to conclude from all the speakers, being the last speaker for the day among the academicians once again. Mechanical Karthikeyan sir told us that our campus is a compact campus. Yes, we agree. Being a city campus, we offer only the full-fledged high-end courses that are in demand. The most demanded courses is offered in this campus, that is computer science and its specialization, electronics and communication engineering and its specialization courses, and mechanical engineering along with specialization. And the PG course that we offer is MBA. Of course, we have PG in computer science engineering as well. And I can always take the pride in saying that though it's being a compact campus, it's the most vibrant campus as mentioned by the VP research. Why I call it vibrant is, be it online or on campus, the campus is always filled with some kind of activity every day or the other. So each department is so competent that they always fill the campus with activities. Only if the students participate in such kinds of activities, I'm sure that apart from their curriculum, they will be able to develop their co-curricular and extracurricular skills. And once they finish the 4 years of engineering, when they move out, it's not enough that they are completely filled up with only the education on engineering. So they should be good leaders, they should be good citizens. So to do all these things, we inculcate the culture of giving extracurricular and co-curricular activities along with the syllabus that we offer in the campus. So with this assurance that we'll be having a very vibrant on-campus or online campus environment at SRM Vadapalani, I just want to share a small piece of advice which my HOD shared, and I think even though we have passed 20 years down the line, I have passed 20 years down the line, I still remember it, and I convey this message to all my students. Being a passionate teacher, I know the younger generation doesn't take up much of advices, but this is also a concluding message to say from all the speakers. I just want you all to remember one simple thing in life, which is nothing but the ABCD of life. So as Professor started with, we should always have a passion. Having come to engineering campus, if you don't have a passion to study engineering, it's going to be a mess. So I believe that all of you have a passion for whatever branch you have chosen, and more about the specializations I'll talk upon when I address in my department orientation meeting. So the A stands for awaken the passion within yourself. So right from day one, that is from today, if you have the passion being burning in you within yourself, I'm sure that by the end of 3 years, I don't say by end of 4 years, because by end of 3 years, most of our students get placed in the very reputed companies. So that is that for A. And then I can say that you have to take forward the B. B is nothing but you should always believe in yourself. As the Dean, Dr. Jayakumar sir, and the Deputy Director addressed, nowadays, earlier, probably some 10 years back, we had the word called SWOT, which stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So the threats, it has been replaced by the management professionals. Now it's called as challenges. So every day we have challenge. I'm sure that you should be prepared or you should be trained to face the challenge. So when you believe in yourself, I'm sure that these challenges is nothing on your way. So you can very easily overcome all the challenges and you can reach your destiny very easily and very promisingly. And the term C, the third letter is C, as I've told you. Most of them would call it as commitment, but for me, it's always the character. So as once again, Raja Raman sir told that students nowadays, they are taken away by movies. Not really. I know that you people are really committed and you have the passion with you and you have the destination fixed of where you have to go from here on. That is having joined engineering, whether you have to take up a higher studies or whether you have to go for a work. Right from day one, you have to have the passion. And coming back to the letter C, of course, it's for character and for commitment, but I treat character the most important. Why? Because if you have the A and B, I'm sure that you're going to reach the heights that you want to reach as a successful career engineer. That is, at the end of the 4 years, you'll be very successful. But if you have a very good character, I'm sure that you'll be having a very successful life. So with this character as imbibed in you, you have to develop it every day on day, and that should be shown to all the people that you meet. And finally, D is you should have a very determination of not to quit anything. That is, don't quit. Attitude should be developed by all the students over here. Why I say don't quit is only if you have this attitude, once you reach a particular destination, even if we have reached Mount Everest, you can look back to Mount Everest and say, see, you have not grown at all, but I have reached Mount Everest now and I can still climb further. So this is the attitude that you can say, or you can be proud of by the end of the day, if you have the don't quit attitude. Otherwise, we are not going to progress. So with this simple message of A, B, C, and D, I wish all the budding engineers a very successful campus life. And I can also just say one simple thing, that if you work 1% a day, if you work for all the 365 days, the output that you're going to have is only 365. Okay. But if you just put it as 1.05 to the power of 365. So if you put in 1% of increasing hard work every day, so you can achieve enormously very high productivity. So right from day one, today being your day one, I think that you can start corresponding with your faculty in charges and take your career forward from today onwards. So wish you all the very best for a great future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your thought-provoking and energetic speech.
I know students, all of you are so tired and you're like closer to your lunch session. But we have still some more session, so you could just wait for a while. But I have an interesting thing for you all. I think everybody is, you have been overtired by listening to all academics. One of our students has given, sent his performance through a video. I think he wants to address you, followed by he has performed a good number of melodies mashed up for you all. Just open your ears, at least for this, not before, to listen to the good numbers. I know our students well. Yeah.
Hi guys, a very warm greetings. Myself R. Satyanarayanan and I am from 3rd year CSBS. I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to our college. As we all know, college life is actually a wonderful journey with lots of sweet memories and pinnacle life lessons to take away from it. And I think joining in our college is one of the wisest decisions that we all took in our life. Seriously guys, I mean it. Our college is actually an optimistic environment with lots of sweet seniors and supportive faculty members. And the best part that I love from a college is that they actually treat both academic activities and extracurricular activities equally. Because like I'm a singer, I'm an aspiring singer. I love singing. So our college has been an immense support in actually balancing both academic as well as extracurricular activities for me. Recently also I got selected as top 15 contestants in one of the online competitions hosted in Clubhouse. Hosted by singer Chinmayi. So I also got very warm gesture from a college for being in one of the top 15 contestants. So I would like to thank them for that. So as the saying goes, to conclude with yesterday is history, tomorrow's mystery, but today is the gift. So you're actually gonna start your wonderful college life today, and I wish a very great luck for that. So have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity given to me. Take care. Bye.
That was one of the super singer of our campus, Satyanarayana, who is one of the top 18 in the Voice of Clubhouse, an online app. He has been shortlisted out of 1,200 entries. We not only present the academician, we also present people with the talent as well. So students, opportunities are there. Either with curricular or extracurricular. Time is here and the platform is open. You can always showcase your talent. Now, I would like to introduce I take pride in introducing my colleagues from Science and Humanities, HODs. To begin with, I'm really happy to introduce Dr. C. Rajesh sir, who is the HOD of the Mathematics Department. His area of specialization is functional analysis and fixed point theory, and he has got 20 years of experience and he has 10 international publication. Currently, he is heading the department. Subjects related to the mathematics, this team will take care of it. And moving to the another dynamic department, with the word dynamic, you would have understood. I'm going to introduce HOD of Physics. The energetic person of Physics department and HOD, Dr. K. Jagannathan sir. His areas of specialization is crystal growth and nanomaterials. Sir has got 18 years of experience and he has got 52 international journals and 82 national and international conferences, and 2 students have completed PhD under his guidance. So every year you will see a very happening moment, that is a National Science Day, which gives an opportunity for you to showcase all your innovative projects. Sir is heading the Department of Physics, and Physics department seems to be a very active, yes, sir has got an active team. So related activities like NSS, they also take care of, Physics department take care of it. Now I'm moving on to the chemistry. Chemistry is important not only in not as applications or combination of formulas. Chemistry is also recently important in understanding or like how do we go about. I'm really happy to introduce Dr. Sabarinathan sir, HOD of Chemistry department. His areas of specialization is synthetic organic chemistry and asymmetric synthetic and green chemistry. Sir has got closer to 9.5 years of experience. One of the very happening department. They always support you in all your research interests, because nowadays it is only collaboration. So now over to Helen ma'am.
If opportunity does not knock, then build the door. With this mantra, I'm happy to introduce Sebastian sir. He's the head of the department, Career Development Center. His area of specialization is public administration, and he has more than 20 years of experience. His extensive experience made him to cooperate industry and students and to train them in career products. He is a committed career counselor for the budding engineers. He excels in training the teaching fraternity on personality development. He coordinates the placement training of our campus meticulously. Dear students, he is the person to reach out for career development. Ma'am, unga slide. English ma'am slide. Language is letting our thoughts, ideas, beliefs to come out. To make the students' communication stronger, here is the department that offers English, German, Japanese, and French. And the head of the department is Umati ma'am. Her area of specialization are cultural studies, gender studies, English language teaching. And he has a decade of experience. He has 9 number of publications in national and international level. And he always busy tapping the students' talents to conduct intercollegiate competitions for extracurricular activities. She is the right person to approach. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Helen ma'am, for this wonderful introduction. And now it's time to introduce Dr. Rajesh sir, HOD of Mathematics Department, who will be a first year coordinator. Students, anything related to the subject allocation or any doubts regarding to whatever you have, you could just approach Rajesh sir. He will give directions to you with his own team. Sir, over to you. Now you could address the students and give them a word of advice or suggestions from your end, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected Director Admin, Deputy Director Admin, Dean, College of Engineering Technology, VADAPALNI, Vice Principals, Heads of the Departments, Faculty, Parents, and my dear students. Good afternoon to all of you. Hope everyone is hale and healthy. My heartiest congratulations for having chosen SRM VADAPALNI for your higher education. I don't want to take more time. However, would like to throw some insight to you. Everything is possible. Every one of you is capable. If you know the basic concepts and basic science, you will achieve your goal in any field and any stream. For entering into the engineering stream, the cutoff is based on PCM, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. That's why basic sciences becomes paramount important for education in any stream. In the first year, you are going to study various subjects like physics, chemistry, English, maths, foreign language, personality development, and couple of engineering subjects. Most of the faculties are with the doctorate and well experienced. Besides teaching, they are all in research and the related activities. You will have a class in charges and class counselor who will guide you in all aspects. You can reach out to them at any given time for any assistance. Bridge course is conducted every year for first year students for a certain period, during which the basic concepts are referenced and recollected from where you have left in the school. So this year too, we have planned to conduct from the 14th September to 17th September. Hope it will be very useful for your future studies. Once again, I thank and wish you all the very best. Welcome to SRM Institute of Science and Technology, VADAPALNI. Thank you.
you, sir, for your wonderful word of encouragement for the first years. Now it's time to introduce the most important person in the campus. Next to the HODs or first year coordinators, the students rush to this person in the campus. That is none other than PRO ma'am, who is also multilingual, who could converse in more than 5 languages as such. A small cheer and a great welcome makes a merry feast. With that note, I introduce I call upon Padma Rao ma'am to give address on various scholarships.
A warm welcome to dear parents and the budding engineers. My office has various roles. One of the important role is to deal with the scholarships. To start with, I will to start and mention few scholarships of SRM scholarships where students may not be aware what are the scholarships we are having actually. For the first year, when you are in the first year, you are eligible for the SRM Merit Scholarship. I'm putting the slide on for you to view so that you will be able to get the information properly. We have various scholarships categories, and to start with, all these merit scholarships, the first years are eligible. It is you all have written the SRM entrance exam, and you all have been allotted ranks. Suppose if your rank is from 1 to 100, you are eligible for a total free concession, 100% in tuition fees as well as in transport and hostel. And followed by, if your ranks, if you have the ranks, you are in between the ranks of 101 to 500, you can get only a tuition fees, 100% tuition fees waiver. Students, apart from this, they have introduced this year a new scholarship for the students who have passed out in 2020. CBSE Merit 1, if your PCM, that is Physics, Chemistry, Maths, if your percentage is above 98, you're eligible for 100% tuition fees waiver and also the transport and the hostel and the mess fees. And in this, there's another second merit scholarship they have brought in. This PCM is about 95%. Again, it is for the student who have passed out in 2020 only. If your PCM is above 95, you are eligible for a total 100% tuition fees waiver. So anybody who's already there in this categories, you will blindly you will be getting it through your counseling counseling committee. They'll be sending you the list that if your names have been listed from 1 to 500, you will be eligible for all the scholarships, and we'll be getting the list from the university campus. That is the admission office. Followed by, we have various other categories. These categories start from the second year of your study. When you come to the second year of your BTech, all these categories will start. To name first, it is known as a socio-economic scholarship. These scholarships, you get an online link to your eVacity. You'll be having a eVacity facility when you come into the campus, and there'll be a link given in the eVacity every year, and you have to apply scholarship online. So there are various categories available. You have to just go into this category, see whatever the category you are eligible. Some people will be eligible for a low income. Some students will be eligible for a merit scholarship. Likewise, there are numerous. You have to just go into this and key into the information, whatever you feel like eligible for. To start with, the socio-economic scholarship, it starts with the NGO sponsored scholarship by Agaram, Pudhiya Thalamarai, Cora. Likewise, to name, there are numerous NGOs actually. And next comes is the fees waiver, 25% to 100% fees waiver. The students are already studying, recommended by FEPSI. FEPSI is Film Employees Federation. The children of the Film Federation, so from the South India and from the Chinnatharai, that is from the TV channels. there are the students studying, the parents working in this fields, and the students are already studying in our campus, and they got benefited 25 to 100% in their fees. And apart from that, low income families, that is the need based. All this starts from the second year. Again, I repeat, the need based. If you feel that your father's income is less and you have a single parent and you need a support from the university, yes, we have this category available in this scholarship portal. Once this portal will be available every year only for a week's time. Once the portal link has been is available, the students will be informed through the WhatsApp group, students WhatsApp group, as well as the college email ID groups. So you people, students, you need to look into these groups every day, not only the academic side, even the administration side, like the scholarships and other things will be posted every day. The other scholarships are differently abled and arts and culture. This is very well. The differently able means when there's a disability in a student, when you feel that, yes, you need a help from the university and you have some disability. The disability means not just orally you're saying it's a disability. You have to produce a proper certificate from the doctor who's working in the government institution only, and the percentage of your disability needs to be mentioned. So based on your disability, the amount will be sanctioned. It can be 25% to 100%. And next comes the art and culture. It is totally the talent. Your talent can be exposed here. If you're really talented, if you're good at dance, drama, music, debate, and the list keeps going on. If you are we had an Airtel super singer who got and in previous year who got 100% fees waiver. Like that, if you have a relevant proof for all these things, you need to produce a relevant proof for us to recommend and for you to apply for the whatever the concern scholarship you feel like. So relevant proof is a must, students. You cannot keep saying I participated. Most of the students do apply for this scholarship saying that they participated. It's not the participation, it is the winner. You have to be the winner in all these scholarships, and you have to produce the proper certificates for us to recommend for you to get the scholarship. The other scholarships is the Founders Scholarships. Founders Scholarship is basically for the sports student who are in the national and international level. Those students get totally 100% fees waiver, and they are getting a free accommodation. Everything is free for them since they represent the national and the international categories. And next comes the Employee Award Scholarship. If your parents are the employee in the SRM University, we have various groups. Let it be not only the university. There are various groups like SRM Hotels, SRM Transport, like that. Many things are there. If your parents are working in this, you can produce the parents. There's an application form available in the university campus. You can fill it up and submit, and you will be eligible for 25% to 100% based on the areas of service. I mean, how many years they have served. If it's for 5 years, means they get very less percentage. If they get work for 10 years and more, they'll be getting for 50% and more. Likewise, you need to get into the registrar's office and get an application form and fill it up and submit to get this scholarship. Performance based. This performance based is it's nothing like every semester, every year has 2 semesters. If you're a good performer in the first and second semester, likewise third and fourth semester and fifth and sixth semester, year wise there are 10 top ranks will be listed out soon after your examinations. In both the semesters together, there'll be a top 10 ranks listed out, and if your name is listed out in the top 10 ranks, you will be eligible for the scholarship. That scholarship amount will be sanctioned to you, and it will be listed out, and you will be informed from the CEO, that is control of exams. He'll be sending the scholarship list, and whatever the person, the student's name is there, will inform the student accordingly, where you can make use of the scholarship for the further studies. Actually, alumni scholarship is, suppose your father is already an alumni here. If your alumni ward, if your father has already worked here, studies, or if your father has already studied here, you will be eligible for a 25% scholarship. And the SRM has come out with a scholarship the last year, introducing the children of the defense personnel. If your parents belong working in the defense in central government, you can just produce the certificates and you can apply it online. Link will be available. As I said, online link is available every year. In that portal, there is also a category mentioning the defense personnel, children of the defense personnel. You can go into that category and apply for this, whatever the category you belong to. Dear students, you can only go for one category. You cannot go for all the 3 categories. You will be eligible for only one category every year to apply for the scholarship. Other concessions. If suppose you don't belong to none of the concessions or none of the scholarship which I have announced, you can go to this scholarship. It's known as other scholarship. The link will also be the same link. There'll be a category saying that other scholarship, other concessions, where you can go saying that if madam, we don't belong to any of the scholarship. What scholarship I need to go? You blindly can go to the other concessions and apply for the scholarship, whichever the category you don't believe is already mentioned in this, and you can apply for that. This is a new category which has been introduced last year. In that, if you feel that you're eligible for whatever the set category or whatever the problem you have in your house, you'll be eligible for 10 to 25% of the scholarship. And the students who belong to various states, each state has come out with lot of scholarships. The only thing, students, you have to go into the state government of whichever state you are belonging to. If you log into the state government things and scholarships, the state government of every state is sanctioning different types of scholarships for ST students, low income students, or the first graduate. All these scholarships are online. You have to apply it in online. The information will come to us for approval. We will approve saying, yes, this student is studying here, and you will be sanctioned the required scholarship to your account number. So if you are not producing a proper paper or a proper scholarship, whatever the categories it's mentioned, and you're not supporting any document, proper document to the required state government scholarship, your scholarship will be cancelled automatically. Most of the students come and say that, ma'am, we applied for the state and central government, scholarship has not been sanctioned, but you have not uploaded the proper documents. If you don't upload the proper documents to the state and central governments, your scholarship will be cancelled and it cannot be approved by us. To name a few, if you just go into AICT scholarship by the central government, now the famous for the past 3 years is Pragati for the girl students. Girl students just log into the AICT and see for Pragati. Pragati is sanctioning the very good amount to the girl students. Likewise, Saksham is for the disabled students. The same AICT also gives a Saksham, which is for the disabled students. And again, you can go into the National Scholarship Portal by the Prime Minister's office. They also give a good amount of scholarship. All these scholarships, you have to upload a proper document and proper information, so that link finally comes to a university for us to approve, yes, this student is studying here, and we can give the proper assurance that you are getting the scholarship after the approval by the university. For all the university scholarships, dear students, you have to, every year you can renew the scholarships. Once you get this year as merit scholarship, next year you can renew the scholarship. You need to renew. It just means that this year you're getting the scholarship and next year it will get automatically renewal. No, you have to renew the scholarship every year, going into the same scholarship link, which is online and produced by the university. You have to maintain a 9 CGPA every year with no history of arrears, and minimum 75% of attendance is a must every semester for you to renew the scholarship. And without this, your scholarship will not be renewed and it will get automatically cancelled. Students, you can approach my office anytime for whatever the doubts you have in the scholarship. It's a student, and I'm also known as a student coordinator. you can call me. Already our phone numbers have been shared by the Dean sir in his video, in his presentation. You can just ask for any doubt, what up to go with what category and how to go. So that we'll be in a position to help you out. Most of the students ask such doubts after the scholarship link is over and once the portal gets closed. So once the portal starts, kindly be with your doubts so that we'll be able to guide you properly. And finally, the students, I end this with saying that hard works never fail, and your hard work in this technical journey of 4 years will definitely lead to the successful career of 40 years. And to end, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for elaborating on different scholarships to the students. Students, there is a Google form link posted in your chat box. I want all of you to fill in. Students, it is for students to fill in the form. Students, those who are in the meeting, you could check the link posted in the chat box. A Google form. I request all of you to fill in the form. It's only for students.
One of the marvelous things about community is that it enables us to welcome and help the people in a way we couldn't as individuals. So being together is very important. May I call upon Dr. J. Arun Nehru, Assistant Professor, Computer Science Engineering, to brief about Anti-Ragging Committee.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Very good afternoon to all. Myself, I'm Dr. Arun Nehru, Assistant Professor from the Department of CSE. And I myself is a chairperson for the Anti-Ragging Committee. So before entering into the campus, you should know about the, one second. Yeah. So before entering into this campus, you should know about what is ragging. So it means it's doing any act which causes any physical or psychological harm of apprehension or shame or embarrassment to the student, which includes teasing, abusing, playing practical jokes, or causing the harm to any student. And as well as the asking any student to do such an act or performing anything which he or she would not in ordinary course is willing to do in or perform. So as per the order of the Supreme Court and UGC, ragging constitute one or more any intention by any student or a group of students also. Like there's a list of points we have: any act of indiscipline or teasing or handling with the rudeness others, in any act of prevents or disturbs our regular academic activity. So it may be also affect, and any activity which is likely to cause annoyance, hardship, psychological harm, or create the fear or apprehension. And any act of financial extortion or forceful expenditure is also will come under the thing of ragging. And in any act of physical abuse or causing assault, harm, or danger to the health, which is also, and any act of abuse by spoken the words, emails, SMS, or public insult, etc. And also which is act of injury, infringement of fundamental right to the human dignity, and act of wrongful confinement of kidnapping, molesting, or committing the unnatural offenses, use of criminal forces, trespassing, or intimidation. So this is any unlawful assembly or conspiracy to the ragging. So these are the points which we under the ragging. What is the ragging? You have to understand this thing. And we have formed the anti-ragging committee in our campus. So actually this campus is being having the committee with the supervisory and advisory committee is preserving the culture of ragging. And also it is a campus-free environment in our institution campus. So ragging-free campus, our campus is a ragging-free campus. This anti-ragging squad and office bearers will work under the supervision of our head of the institution, Dean Sir, and along with the anti-ragging committee to engage the works of checking the places like hostel, buses, canteen, classrooms, and the verandas and the places of the students gathering. And we have a lot of responsibilities in the anti-ragging squad. We'll be working under the monitoring of continuous monitoring. The anti-ragging committee will seek the advice from the committee members. And also we function of anti-ragging squad will keep the vigil and stop the incidents before happening of ragging. And if any happening or reported in the place of student aggregations, including classrooms, canteen, buses, grounds and hostels, etc. Whereas our more responsibilities are, I would like to happily inform that no cases has been so far reported in our Vadapalani campus. Our campus is a ragging-free campus. And the anti-ragging complaints received through the emails, and it will be accessed by the head of the institution or the committee chairperson only. And your identity will not be disclosed at any circumstance. Also, the girl students can give their complaints through the female faculty members and anti-ragging committee members also. As per the UGC norms, we'll collect the undertaking forms from the parents as well as the students. And we uploaded the student details in the UGC anti-ragging portal, and we'll distribute these anti-ragging forms to your class in charges. They will distribute and they will collect the forms as well as for the student as well as for the parents also. And also we have placed the precaution banners in the each floor as well as in the entrance as per the guidelines of UGC. And also I would like to represent our anti-ragging committee members, myself, Dr. J.R. Nehru from the CSE department. And you can remember my faces and everyone faces, that it will be helpful for you to make in any mode of communications. And Mr. Sengol Ryan sir from mechanical department, he's a deputy chairperson. And the Shirley, all the core department heads also will be included in the anti-ragging committee. So Dr. A. Shirley Edward ma'am from the HOD ECE, and Dr. R. Rajaraman sir from HOD Mechanical, and Dr. S. Prasanna Devi ma'am, HOD CSE, and Dr. Prasida ma'am, HOD MBA, and other core members are Mr. P. Muthukrishnan from ECE department. And you have to remember this Gauri Manohar, he's a member of, and he is in charge for the hostel, and he's from the mechanical department, Gauri Manohar. And Mr. Mutturasu from the CSE department, and Mr. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Vijay Kumar from MBA department, and Dr. V. Mohana Sundari from MBA department. And final, last but not least, our PRO ma'am is also be a student coordinator as well as the PRO ma'am. You can also contact the ma'am also for any type of issues. And if you want to contact, or you can send the emails or anything, you can please note it on this email. And also my mobile number is being placed in the notice board or in the anti-ragging awareness board. You can make note on my number from the thing. You can call anytime. We are ready to help in 24/7. Right. Thank you.
Thank you for briefing, sir. Love, support, encouragement, thanks are the words to bring this orientation end. Well, it will rise again for some other occasion. I call upon Pumati ma'am, Head, Department of English and Foreign Languages, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Helen ma'am. Now I take this opportunity to thank every member of this institution who worked tirelessly to bring in the admission. I especially owe trillions of thanks to the admission team of SRM IST campus. There has been a shutdown or a lockdown for various purposes, but our admission team has never stopped. There was no lockdown for our admission team. So I really congratulate the effectiveness and the dedication or untiring support rendered by all the staff members or coordinators, HODs, VPs who made the show to run unstoppable. So I owe a lot of thanks to them for bringing or showing a very good admission this year. And I thank all the parents in taking their time to attend this function. I also thank the dignitaries for taking their time in addressing the students and motivating them. I thank our Dean sir for giving us all directions in making our event in a different manner. I also owe thanks to VPs in giving a suggestion then and there to make this event and fine tune our flow of program. I am highly indebted to the core HODs, a kind of a support they rendered with the invitations and the content, with the slides. I think they were there in everything, and the technical team, they always supported. So whenever we go with any obligations, they were always there to support our team. And I also owe thanks to the Science and Humanities HODs for their constant support in bringing out everything that's possible with their team and going across to the schools or like promotions. They have been also very active participants in the admissions as well as. So I think I should not miss out Dr. Ramachandran sir and the team for really making it happen and bringing this much of student intake, especially for this year. So I really congratulate the team for bringing in the admission. So I also thank each and every one of the technical or team and ERP team and all our office assistant, maintenance, accounts and dean office for in every possible way. I think I should even thank our securities, every one of them, for giving their constant support. And finally, I thank the students for choosing their wisest choice of SRM Vadapalani as their first choice. Thank you one and all. I request the audience to raise for national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. Students, the link
Jyoti,
for
you can just
sessions.
say about the Monday's program in nutshell, and maybe anything will be intimated to them through WhatsApp.
Yes. Monday, you will have a department orientation. A link will be shared by you all, by your faculty counselor, followed by you will have a bridge course from Tuesday onwards. The timetable also will be shared by you. It will be through your online mode. So make sure that you all have your email IDs to log into it. Your class faculty advisors will be in touch with you. They will share the link for you for your campus, sorry, your department orientation and the bridge course.
Check if all the students have filled the Google form.
Yes, sir.
Have you all filled that?
Sir, yes, students, have you all filled the form that we have posted in the chat box?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you for your response.
Please make it mandate that.
No, ma'am. I didn't get it in the chat.
You want, okay. Okay, we'll just post the link again in the chat box. Make sure.
And then the last part of the feedback, you were asked to write the comments about the day's program. Let's be very precise and to the point. You can give a real feedback, real opinion, right? Thank you. Stay blessed and take care. Stay safe. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Students, kindly fill in. I have shared the link to everyone. It's for students.